In today's video, we're diving into the Park4Night app, a must-have for anyone with a camper or motorhome. Whether you're looking for a budget-friendly parking spot or a full-fledged campsite, this app has you covered. As soon as you open it, you're greeted with a map showing nearby options. Feel free to explore, zoom, and track locations. Let's use Luxembourg as an example and find some great places to park. Hover over the map for a bit and a search in this area button appears. Tapping on it shows all the parking and campsites that fit your criteria in the selected area. Let's focus on the black icon with a white tent, which indicates an official campsite. A quick tap displays photos and the name. Tap on the pop-up to uncover a wealth of information, facilities, user reviews, photos, pricing, availability, and even GPS coordinates and address. These reviews are gold. They often have insights you won't find elsewhere. And if you come across a review in a language you don't know, there's a handy translate button for easy English translations. Next up is the icon having a white letter P on blue background, representing standard parking. Just like with campsites, you get all the essential details, reviews, address, and sometimes pricing. The translate button is super useful here too. Don't just go by the review scores, read the comments to see if any issues raised by reviewers are relevant to you. You can also mark spots as favorites, but note, the free version only allows one favorite list. These starred locations are easy to find on the map later. Feel free to add your own reviews and photos. Another icon to note is the red one featuring a white mobile home. These spots offer parking, sometimes with amenities like electricity, fresh water, or disposal of gray and black water. Blue icons in the detail page indicate available services. Tap them to find out what each represents. Pricing is usually straightforward, like water for €1 or parking for €12 a day, in this specific case. Some sites will even offer some services free of charge. The app lets you navigate directly to any site using your preferred GPS tool, like Google Maps or Waze. Another noteworthy icon is a hand and cogwheel on a purple background, usually pointing to service areas at gas stations. The same details apply here. You might find drinking water or even gray and black water disposal. There's also a black icon with a white mobile home, indicating service-only areas with no parking. Services might be free or paid, clarified either in the price list or reviews. The green background with a white motorhome icon usually represents areas that are free for motorhome parking, and these spots often come with extra services like gray and black water disposal. If you head over to the app's filter settings, you'll find a range of options for what kind of parking spots to display. For example, you could select homestay accommodations or farmstays. There are also unofficial parking areas that may be situated far from main roads. These are free, but do exercise caution. Locals might not appreciate overnight parking, although short stops are generally okay. Similar to this, you can find spots in natural settings that are perfect for brief stops. You'll also come across icons for highway rest stops. These are essentially parking areas located next to major roads or highways, ideal for a quick meal or rest. Depending on which country you're in, these rest stops might offer additional amenities. For instance, in Norway, I've seen rest stops with drinking water and waste disposal services. A tractor icon on a black background usually indicates a small farm-based campsite. These are particularly common in France and are often the most budget-friendly options. They typically offer various services and are set in pleasant surroundings. Another icon to note is the one with a white camper on a blue background. This marks private parking areas. While you'll have to pay to park here, they are usually well maintained and worth considering. Lastly, for the adventurous, there's a yellow 4x4 off-road spot. I haven't personally tried these, but the app caters not just to motorhome users but also to anyone with a regular car. So, you might find these spots interesting. From the main menu of the Park4Night application, you will also have access to your favorite list, which you can display on a map. In the app, you can search for spots around a specific town, address, or even by using GPS coordinates. Once you enter the information, the map will shift to that area and show you available spots. The same can be done using your current GPS coordinates to find spots around you. In the app's filter settings, you have the option to specify your vehicle's height. If you've opted for the premium version, you can also filter based on available services. The premium version is quite reasonably priced at €10 per year. Even if you only use the app sporadically, it's a good deal. And that wraps up my video on the Park4Night app. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you found this helpful. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What app do you use for your camper van or motorhome travels? Do you go for the free or paid versions? And what additional features would you like to see? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel.